I'm Renee.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Rya Rudolph. I'm Rya Rudolph, and I'm May's Little Indy Warrior. So, my tummy started hurting, and so we tried a few days. Then on one Thursday, we went down to urgent care, and then they put a bunch of stuff in my hands and arms and stuff, and then
So Rya's tummy would hurt after she ate, and it only happened, a few times. And then one morning she woke up and took a drink of water and said
it just hurt.
it hurt with just a drink of water. So that raised some concern for us, and we decided to go in to urgent care. After calling her pediatrician, they could get us in later that afternoon, but something just didn't quite feel right. So we decided as a family that it'd be best that we went into urgent care.
Then they sent us there anyway.
Yep. So we got to urgent care, and we were actually a few minutes before they opened. So we waited around, and then shortly after 9 o'clock, we got a phone call that we could come in. So we went in, and the doctor took a little look at her, and we thought maybe from where she said her pain was in her lower abdominal area, kind of on the right side. Of course, we thought maybe it was her appendix. So they checked some stuff out and said that we would do some testing to see if that's indeed what it was. They needed to draw some...
You can say it.
some blood. She doesn't like that word. They needed to draw some blood, and they sent that off. We didn't know her actual diagnosis until the next day, which was Friday, June 25th. And we had a few scenarios, and we weren't certain exactly what it was. But from the counts, from the white blood cell count, they thought it was likely leukemia. Turns out that she has T-cell leukemia, so it's a little more rare. And the treatment was a little more aggressive, and
yeah, but another one of my friends has B-cell.
Yeah, B-cell leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we weren't certain what life had in store for us. We we just didn't know. We asked a lot of questions and got some answers, and
some we didn't.
Tried to process it all. We were told to expect a 21-day hospital stay initially. Minimum of 21 days. Yep, minimum of 21 days.
But then we only gotta stay 18.
Yes.
Because 2 or half.
Yes.
So
the leukemia cells had gathered in her spleen. Her spleen was trying to kind of suck up the leukemia cells, and that's why her stomach would hurt whenever she would eat a little bit. There was also another mass that was around her lungs and heart that was built up of leukemia cells, and that what was causing her difficulty to breathe. So that's why we went to PICU, because she wasn't, she didn't think it was difficult to breathe, but she wasn't getting enough oxygen. So after a few days and some chemo and, the cells around her lungs and heart area
made it so that I couldn't have my port in right away, so they had to do a PICC line in my right, and I'm right-handed.
Yeah. So you can still see the little dot from your PICC line.
Yep.
So for the first about 6 weeks of her treatment, she had a PICC line before they could place her port.
It's healing.
So all of her medications went through there. Yep.
Yeah.
What was the one thing that you were asking for when you were in the hospital the most?
To go home.
Yeah, to go home. And what else? Who did you want to come visit you the most?
Like,
yeah, and we were very thankful that he was able to come a bunch of times.
2 other times.
Yep, yep. So then we came home after that initial hospital stay, and a lot of the treatment was outpatient clinic, which the clinic was a whole new experience for us because we were so familiar with the hospital. So then we just kind of learned the ropes of the clinic. Everyone in the hospital and the clinic, of course, was wonderful.
Yep.
We did a bunch of trips back and forth, and things were going well. Rya wasn't always feeling the best, but the chemotherapy was definitely doing its job, and the leukemia was
Going away.
going away. Yep.
Correct.
Yep. Since then, we've just been battling her counts. Her counts are low, and then she's not able to go to school or do a lot of other activities, and that is probably the most frustrating thing for her, isn't it, Rya?
Yeah.
But what are some of the things you enjoy? What are some of your fun things that you love to do?
You mean like at the clinic?
No, just like in life. Like, what are some fun things you like to do?
With your friends, what do you do?
I like to play with my friends.
Yeah? Who are your friends?
I have a lot, but some of them that I like are Lucas. Levi doesn't usually come, and then Brandon is a good one. Lucy is. Molly's a good one too. I have a bunch.
You have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
What else do you like to do?
I also
That just finished up.
dance.
Do you like to dance?
Mhm.
Yeah? What do you like to dance to?
Basically anything. Cause even at home when they turn the radio on, I just dance.
Does your brother dance too?
Yeah. Regular.
He looks like he'd be a goofy dancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
We call him Rock and Roll Riker because he likes rock and roll, right, buddy?
After me.